I really, really, really am sorry. And I really, really, really wish I could take it back.
Hey guys, welcome back to Poor. This week we'll be covering Crinkleluvin ASMR and how she, did lots of things. Her YouTube channel, which had over 100,000 subscribers, as we can see on the Wayback Machine, has been hidden. We know it's not been deleted as she still shows up on Social Blade. So, what happened? Where'd she go? To be clear, I am not Mrs. Jim, but I am tweeting this for her because she deserves a voice too. I am only the messenger here. My stance and views are unrelated to giving her a platform on which to speak. Hi, this is Mrs. Jim. I'm not writing this on behalf of my husband, but for myself and for you. I'm very hurt and angry with him, and I'm struggling. He really isn't a bad person. Please know that. But I want you all to know how very deeply sorry he is for the mistakes he has made. He is my husband, and I have some responsibility for him, so I can promise you this: he is getting the treatment he desperately needs. I want to send all of you my support in this very trying time for all of us. Please grieve, be angry, upset, and in pain. Know that I am there with you, but also for him. Now, why exactly was Rachel, better known as Crinkleluvin ASMR, the one to post Mrs. Jim's statement? Well, Rachel was not only a close friend and collaborator of Jim, she was also one of the many lovers that landed him in last month's hot water. This is the last tweet I'm gonna make for a while. I'm not hiding, I just have work to do. I'll bring back my YouTube at some point. I just need to be able to focus for now, to be able to properly work on myself and learn how to make amends, if I can. I know there are answers that everyone wants from me. I don't have them right now. I realized yesterday that my responses were reactionary, and it's hard to speak clearly and really see myself clearly in that state. So I restarted therapy to try and look into myself to be able to provide those answers. I'm truly really sorry for what I did to Nick. I realized I did a terrible job of apologizing and conveying that, and I'm sorry for that too. I would like to make amends and do something to try to make this right, but I don't know what that is. I did write her a proper apology with the help of my therapist, and I learned a lot in that regard. I'm working on learning the rest. Not all of what is being said that I did is true, but only time I think can reveal those truths. My credibility is gone, but I am willing to try and use the correct actions as I learn what they are to repair this. I'm truly sorry, not just to Nick but to everyone. Nick most of all. Once Nick, better known as BeBraveBeYou ASMR, found out about pictures from her OnlyFans being edited and leaked onto adult websites, she took to Twitter, initially posing Jim Chi ASMR as a possible suspect, reminding whoever had done this that this was not only bullying, but criminal behaviour.
I did share pictures in a DM and a couple DMs that I shouldn't have, that I had no right to, and I wish I had a good explanation for why. And I acknowledge that I f***ed up. I did something horribly mean, I shouldn't have shared those pictures. That was bullying, and I am really sorry. It was not my intention to gaslight anyone.
The thing is, Rachel, you told me yourself I was on Dirty Ship and Dirty Nerdy. You told me my pictures were photoshopped and wording changed, and you said someone else had done it. Lies after lies. I'd be none the wiser if you all weren't dumped. You blamed someone else for your behaviour and lied after lied to me and others. I know the full truth won't come out because you know it's illegal here in the UK. You've even ripped other artists and their thumbnails in your little clan. You've only come out with these videos because you've been outed by everyone. If you didn't hate me, you wouldn't have done this. You blamed others, you stuck up for Jim, and you lied over and over. Your friends were involved, laughing and making fun, so by saying it's all you is a lie. If none of that's true, then you lied to me to hurt me. The thing is, none of you will admit it fully because you know you would look so much worse. Why me? Why do this? You say you have no reason, yet you do it anyway. People look up to you and you do this? I'm not a nasty person. I have complex mental health issues and some health issues, and I'm trying so hard to succeed, and then things like this are ruining my life and affecting my mental health. I'd never ever do what you've done no matter how much I hated someone. I understand you're hurting over Jim. I get that. I really do. And I'm sorry he shitted on you, but that doesn't excuse what you've done last year and recently. Broken-hearted or not, it's no excuse. You are still talking to his wife and probably him after you set up a witch hunt. A Discord to ruin him? It's messed up. I'm hurt by the things he said about me as a creator when he was meant to be my friend, but the whole time you were both slagging me off. You even admitted to some laughing, then lied to others to protect yourself. You weren't just cruel to me, but you were slagging off others too. But that's down to them and how they feel about that, and how people feel with your lies and even your actions. But right now, I feel embarrassed, humiliated, bullied, dirty, violated, hurt, and upset. I've never fitted in or been accepted anywhere, and to hear all this breaks my heart. I just don't know what to think anymore. I've done this public so nothing can be twisted. It takes a lot to admit fault, but I'm unsure if it's meant genuinely or just to get back to your status. You said you wanted someone to out him on a video to remove him from the community and so much more. You said you've had people removed from the community before. It's really nasty and scares other creators. We shouldn't be fearing each other. We should be supporting. Just know that I'm not a bully, and I will not bully you or anyone out of the community. I'm not like that. You do what you gotta do. I've no more to say on this as of now. I wish you well, Rachel. So that was the roller coaster thread which Nick or BeBraveBeYou ASMR posted upon discovering it was in fact Rachel or Crinkleluvin ASMR who leaked and allegedly edited her nudes for the purpose of bullying. Now, this was someone who Nick considered to be a friend. Yeah, it was just really unexpected considering Crinkleluvin was the person who first brought the leaked nudes to Nick's attention. Nick posted a few more bits and pieces on Twitter after that, which you can pause and read here, but then she took to YouTube with her video addressing the situation.
Now, I've been told by people and by her herself that images was taken, turned and the wording was changed and they were shared on porn sites, and she tried to pass the blame on to somebody else. Now, in the end, things were being admitted that she did this. Then as days go on, she admits other things. So, I mean, I found out something today that she'd actually shared things on Snapchat several times as well. So I feel like, well, what's going to be next? You know what I mean? What else she's going to admit next? Or she lied to other artists, lied to her friends. Things got twisted. She told me that, and now she's saying that images weren't photoshopped, weren't leaked anywhere. So as you can see, I don't really know what to believe. And to be honest, she knows what she's done. I know what she's done. I believe things were leaked. I believe things were photoshopped. I believe this was a bit of an obsession, and I don't know why, but it just something that was. I know who the creators are that were involved. I've openly told other artists who they are, so they know, but I'm not going to drag their name through the mud, so I'm not going to be saying anything about that.
Once Nick had broken the ice, so to speak, other ASM artists began posting their encounters with Rachel on Twitter in solidarity with Nick, and her true colours were starting to show. Our biggest name, Karuna Satori ASMR, with over 1 million subscribers, was quick to protect smaller creators as well as call out her own interactions with Rachel within the community. Hey Rachel, thanks a lot for reaching out to multiple creators when I've never spoken to you in my life. You truly are a mean girl, and this video is the saddest excuse for leaking someone's
I'm sure you've all heard of the ASMR creator Crinkleluvin. Her name is Rachel, right? Well, in the past couple, I guess, weeks, this creator has been in an unfortunate breakup with another ASMR creator, Juicy T, called ASMR Jim, and she was apparently hurt. She was dating him, and he was a married man, okay? Crinkleluvin is also known, apparently, in the ASMR community to be a voice for the smaller creators who are trying to grow their channels and grow their careers. Well, that's all a fucking bullshit lie. 2 years ago, I drove 3 hours to an Airbnb to collab in person with another male ASMR creator. When I got there, one of the very first things this creator said to me was that another creator named Crinkleluvin was blowing him up, telling him not to collab with me, to stay away from me, that I was trouble, that I'm going to do nothing but take down his channel, all of this crazy okay? To drive there to hear firsthand the very couple first words is that another creator called this person or messaged this person and was saying this. I'm wondering why, like, half of the people I used to talk to are not talking to me anymore. And it turns out Crinkleluvin was going in Discord chats and creators' DMs and telling them to stay away from Karuna Satori for no reason. So I reached out to Nick, and it turns out that she was really, really upset. She was crying for like a week, posting about it, breaking down. And I was like, what is going on? Are you okay? And she said somebody in the ASMR community had leaked photos behind a paywall to this creator, Jim, and made fun of her with him and a bunch of other creators. Nick didn't know who sent those photos other than the fact that Crinkleluvin came to her saying that somebody had leaked photos of her and were making fun of them. And because Crinkleluvin is such a coward and, you know, afraid to take responsibility for her own actions, she decided to blame another amazing ASMR creator in the community. So finally, Crinkleluvin decides, well, I can't hold this charade any longer, so I'm gonna come out and apologize and admit that I leaked somebody's photos just to bully them and make fun of parts of their body for no goddamn reason. Are you out of your mind, Rachel? Like, are you kidding me? You hurt Nick and so many other creators. There are situations I'm not even talking about. I'm not even talking about the creator where you tried to ruin her career because she was getting more views on a video than you. I am so disgusted right now. I was brought into drama because of Crinkleluvin named Creative Calm ASMR, and now I have trouble with her. I don't even know the girl, all because of you, Rachel. Thanks a lot. There are women who I talked to today who said they're actually afraid of you. One thing that you did, like with leaking is against the law, so you better hope that Nick doesn't want to sue you or take you to court for that kind of That's literally illegal. Like, you're gross. I also got permission to tell Starling's story now. But wait, there's more. Beautiful, innocent, never been in any drama, Starling ASMR has a very kind article written about her. An article talking about Starling's ASMR channel growing and getting a bunch of views. While Starling's just minding her own business, out of nowhere, Crinkleluvin decides to message Starling and say, you know, you're getting a lot of heat behind the scenes in the ASMR community for growing like that, right? And vulnerable Starling is just, you know, like, what? And that's where all of the things where Crinkle said, oh, well, you need to stay away from these creators. They're all talking shit about you. And then she proceeds to make a list of creators to stay away from. Well, it turns out that Crinkle was the one telling everybody to stay away from Starling because she's succeeding in the ASMR community. Because Starling literally was dubbed the #1 ASMR channel that is growing so quickly in the year of 2020, Crinkleluvin told Starling not to collab with anybody, that any collab that she was involved in so far, she needs to cancel them right away. And the only reason for that in the real situation was because Crinkleluvin was telling everybody else to stay away from Starling.
Then Jim told me about you and I told him how I felt, and that's when he told me how much everyone hates you. I admit when I see your posts, I felt so upset. Then Blank posted a video crying, saying she needs a break from YouTube. That's when we spoke again. Both of them were in the voice chat. Basically, Blank was pissed because your channel has been doing so well and hers was not, in spite of being in all the collabs. You know how same people always collab together? So Rachel said that she sent certain people to get close to you in order to trap you and invite you to a collab and then F you off. She was bragging about how she controls everyone and how she's removed people from the community before. Revenge, bullying and slandering are all things that have pushed fragile people to commit suicide. This is why I'm angry. I was strong, I just got pissed off. But what about others? What if I was depressed? This is why what happened is so wrong and disgusting. Never again. So I was just told by at least 2 people that Crinkleluvin has also been exposed for things she has done, including using my name in a list of people to stay away from in the community. This is why. The matter is really trivial now, but yes, she had stolen a vid idea. Here, Lilibette ASMR, a small content creator, shows a conversation between herself and Crinkleluvin, where Lilibette asked Rachel if she could quote-unquote still help with her very specific video idea. Obviously the two had talked about it previously. After ignoring multiple attempts to contact her, Rachel miraculously comes out with the exact same video concept and another half apology. Rachel wasn't lying when she said that that would be her last tweet, as she's all but disappeared from the internet since. Her channel remains hidden, and honestly, I agree with Karuna that Rachel likely did this to stop her fans from unsubscribing. To recap, Rachel, better known as Crinkleluvin ASMR, allegedly leaked pictures from Nick's, aka BeBraveBeYou ASMR's OnlyFans. The images were originally shared by Rachel in a group chat which included Jim Chi ASMR and other ASMR artists. The images were alleged to have been edited by Rachel with the intent to bully Nick. Rachel was quick to alert Nick that her nudes had been leaked onto adult websites, however, tried to shift the blame away from herself. Once caught publicly in Nick's Twitter thread, Rachel attempted to apologise with an odd series of videos, which prompted many other ASMR artists to share their own experiences with this individual. And let's just say no one had anything nice to say. I want to hear what you guys think. Does Rachel deserve another chance? Have any of you guys interacted with her? Let me know in the comments down below. I also wanted to give you guys a huge thank you for 50 subscribers. That's 50 more than I had last video. Don't forget to hit the big red subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Catch you guys next time. Bye!